Good morning and welcome back in for another segment of Valley Living with Dakota Plains Realty. Joining us is Trace Johnson, the sought-after downsizing specialist and real estate agent from Dakota Plains, and she is here to share her tips on decluttering. Welcome.
Hi. So I am an agent with North Dakota Plains.
Yes.
And I have a company called Abbey River Consulting. We help people with downsizing, decluttering, moving, transitioning, everything from packing to listing and selling their home.
Exciting. So you're truly an expert then.
Yeah, at this point.
Yeah, so tell us really, what is your experience with downsizing and decluttering?
So my history, I was a paramedic and just saw a lot of people who were really kind of struggling with not knowing where to ask for help, and as a real estate agent I saw that too, so I kind of stepped in to fill in those gaps and help people who know they need to downsize but aren't sure where to start.
Yes, I think this is especially on a lot of people's minds during the holidays. And you know, we also find ourselves buying a lot of things. You know, how do you really downsize after the holidays?
I really encourage people to really focus on things that invoke a strong emotion right now. We all carry the traditions that mean we're buying ornaments and coffee mugs and this and that, and those really accumulate quickly. So if we can kind of focus on the things, the traditions, the memories, why we started those traditions, and not so much on buying stuff, that'll help, but also just kind of maybe focusing on regifting. It doesn't have to be the lotion we're never going to use. It might be something that brings us a lot of joy in our own home that we might want to see somebody else use in their home.
That's a great tip. You know, I think a lot of people are trying to even save a little bit of money during the holidays, and regifting things that might make someone else smile can be a great option.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, you know, you talked a little bit about something that evokes a strong emotion within you, but I know a lot of people like to collect things.
Yeah.
When can these collector's items and hobbies become too much?
You know, anytime it starts causing you anxiety or kind of taking up space in your home where maybe it isn't safe to be navigating your home as much, it might just feel overwhelming not knowing where to start with all of your stuff. So anytime you feel like it's just taking up space in your head, or your kids are saying, Mom, you got to get rid of that, it's okay to ask somebody for help and to kind of come in and help you evaluate whether those are worth keeping. They might not have the value we thought they did for a long time, so we really want to help people make the best decisions in those downsizing processes.
Yeah. What if you're not sure if the item may be valuable or not? For example, like a vintage china set or silverware. How should someone really go about determining whether or not these items are worth money?
Yeah, you know, as we go through homes, we come across a lot of the same items, and marketing was really good when they're saying, you know, this is valuable, it's antique, these are hard to find. And we all saw that with like Beanie Babies.
Yes.
It might be time to let the kids or grandkids play with Beanie Babies, and we see that a lot with, you know, the china sets and the silverware. They might be more sentimental and more meaningful to your family, so it might be time, especially around Christmas, to talk about who's going to take what and what's meaningful to somebody else right now, because we want to kind of reassign that value. It might not be worth as much as we thought it would be, so let's let somebody else enjoy it.
Yes. So when someone reaches out to you about maybe potentially coming in and having you help downsize or declutter, what is your process really like?
We really like to individualize it. We like to walk through people's homes and get to know them and the person living there, what kind of things that they're accumulating, what kind of things that they're wanting to downsize. You know, if you've lived in a home, you've raised kids there, maybe you've been there for generations and you're moving into a smaller space, it just gets kind of overwhelming knowing where to start and what can we get rid of. So we're kind of giving people permission to let go of some of those things that they've been holding on to for a long time. It's a slow process. We go step by step with people. We really take our time with them so that they're making decisions and nobody's feeling forced to make those decisions.
And why would you really recommend that someone reach out to you to get this process started?
Anytime anybody's thinking that they might need a downsize, it doesn't have to be even immediate. If they know in the future they've got a downsizing goal, now's the time to talk to us, because we're going to come in and we're going to really do this step-by-step process with them. We're going to take that burden of decision making off of them and off the family, because a lot of times families going, we don't know where to start, we've got to move Mom or Dad, or you know, it's time to move and we've got kids toys from 40 years ago, where do we start? So we really want people to know that they can call us. We're going to make it super easy for them, from the downsizing to the real estate side. They don't have to really make any decisions in between.
Yes. So how can folks at home reach out to you?
They can go to my website, abiriver.com, abiriver.com, or they can call 701-430-9209.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Trace.
Thanks.
Yes, of course. All right, everyone stick around. We are checking in with Dr. Hansen after the break.